Hey, so it's been a little while since I've done any kind of video tutorials, and I thought I'd take some time to do one today just for a bit of fun, and because I got a new piece of equipment through and I wanted to test it out and see how it worked. So the new piece of equipment that I've got is a colour checker card. And I want to also see what it would like to get the colours right and get a bit more consistency with the images that I'm using. So I thought I would try it out and see what happens. So this comes with two sides. The first side is a grey card, and the second side is the colour checker itself. So they recommend first of all is to get your white balance right before you're taking any photos. So you would get your exposure right in the camera depending on what lights you're using, whether it be natural lights, speed lights, studio lighting, whatever, allowing for ambient light as well. So get your camera set, so you got your exposure. Then in front of your model or your product, set your grey card and try and fill your whole lens with the grey card area. Sometimes it's best put it onto a manual focus. And it doesn't really matter if it's sharp or not because it's the colour it's going by. And then once you've got your white balance set, you would then change over and put your colour card in front, and you would take a photo of this. Now you can take a photo of the whole image, it doesn't matter, because we'll show you how you deal with that in Photoshop after. Once you've taken your photo using your colour card in front of the image, you would then take it off, and that'll be you. You'd go in and take your images, only do another test if you got to change your lighting for whatever reason, and you're done. So we'll now show the editing. So here I am in Bridge. Now what I would say, since some of the last videos I've done, I've changed what I'm using for my editing. I've signed up for Creative Cloud with Adobe or Adobe, whatever you call it. So I got within that, I'm getting the good deal, which is about £8-9 per month. I'm getting Photoshop CC, Bridge CC. I've got Lightroom there as well, but I've not actually had a chance to play with that yet, and I'm sticking to what I know. So you can see I've got two images highlighted already. Now my son gave me a little hand just to try this out, so I thought we'd edit these images. I'm going to open both of these up in RAW. So the first thing that I'm going to do is zoom in on the card. That will do there. So we've now got the card up, and this is where we want to work on getting the image right. Now here's a nice tip. If you forget to do your white balance check before you come into this, you can use the grey cards at the bottom here, and the recommendation in the book was to use a second from left, but then on videos most are using third from left. So let's just, I shouldn't see much difference here, to be honest. I'm on 6600. If I press the third one, it's saying 6650. Second one, 6640. We'll try with a 6650 and see what happens there. Now the book from here says to try going in and just hitting auto. And I can tell you straight away that to me it just don't look right. So go back to default, and here's the other way that you would check it. So first thing is hover over the white. Now it's giving me a reading of 245, 245, 245. According to the wee book that I got with it, it's saying that you should be looking at about 242, 243, 245. So let's take the exposure up just a little bit. 246, 246, 245, 245, 245. Let's take the whites up. 255, maybe too much. So I'm still getting used to some, so I'm going to leave it as it is because it's not too bad. And I think if you look at the histogram, the white area is, you know, pretty good. It's the blacks really that's causing the issue. Now if we hover over the black, we can see up, basically we're looking at this area here, the red, green and blue, and that's where we're getting our measurements from. Should have said that earlier. So depending on whereabouts in the black I'm going to go bang in the middle, 696565, and they say that for the black the target area is 50, 50, 52. I'm going to do this by eye for a moment. I'm just going to take that up so it's as black as possible. 615652. Now I can go further. 565151. 547. Take it back a little bit. There, we'll stay there. 5551. Basically, you just want to try and get it as close to the target as possible. So I'm going to take the preview off, and you can see just by putting it back on, the colours are just a little bit crisper looking. It does stand out a bit better. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select all, synchronize, and OK. Now bear in mind you've probably got multiple images here. Don't just do it on one image like I've done, but it will show you what happened. So here's the image with it being synced up. So if we take the preview off and then put it back on, you can see it's just made the darkers a little darker. I mean, I may choose to take the exposure up, but I'm going to trust the settings on it. And that's how to use a color checker card. And I said you do that across multiple images, you get it right. Now I can go in and open my image and get ready to start my editing, such as taking his wee sorbet out from when he fell over. Anyway, so I said first video in a while. I know guys, it's been a bit of a long time coming. But that is using a colour checker, and after you've done the white balance and things, and hopefully get some more videos coming up soon. Enjoy your time guys.